Okay, ich habe mein Herz notdürftig zusammengeklebt. Auf zu Dion. Auf, dass sie es nochmal kaputt treten können. Ah, Letni-Kluft. Ein schmaler Pass, der sich zwischen den schroffen Wänden entlang windet. Viele glauben, die Götter selbst hätten ihn in den Felsen gehauen. Okay. Ja, guck mal, wir sind quasi schon halb da. Da wollen wir hin. Ach, Sid. Und ihr wisst ja, da, wo wir hinwollen, sind gerade Dion und Joshua. Am Mauscheln. Gar keine Cutscene? Okay. Grenzgänger.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Das Problem ist halt nur, den Verfall können wir zumindest aktuell noch nicht aufhalten. Ich meine, vielleicht finden wir noch einen Weg, wie man die Versteinerung aufhalten oder umkehren kann.
For merchants crossing the scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Das sieht auch ein bisschen aus wie ein Drache. Diese Ruine. Aber ich meine, vielleicht finden wir ein Mittelchen, um es aufzuhalten oder sogar umzukehren. Aber ob das halt überhaupt geht, das ist die große, große, große Frage. Noch eine Sidequest? Heute wird der Tag der Sidequests. Mari gefällt das. Mehr Sidequests. Vor allem, wenn die so eine Qualität haben wie diese Otto-Sidequest gerade. Okay, auch. Sehr gut.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Kann man helfen?
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
Trouble ist zufällig
I take
mein
it there's
zweiter
danger on the road.
Vorname.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
Siehst du
How
aus?
does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will
Kröchen.
you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Excalibur und ich machen das schon.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Na dann. Gehen wir mal wieder ein paar Banditen metzeln.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take it.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Ich würde mal vermuten, das hier ist zum Beispiel so eine Sidequest, die du verpassen kannst. Weil wenn die tot sind die tot? Würde ich mal annehmen. Und wenn du die Sidequest dann nicht angenommen hast, ja. Echt gehabt, würde ich sagen. Ach, guck mal. Die Reinforcements haben anscheinend die anderen übernommen. Perfekt. Wir sind inzwischen ein ziemlich gutes Team, wir drei. Torkel, Jill und Clive.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Ist hier noch irgendwo Loot für mich? Nein? Weil, wie sie schon sagten, du kommst hier ja zwangsläufig vorbei. Das heißt, die Typen wirst du so oder so töten, ob du die Quest jetzt angenommen hast oder nicht. Aha. Ist das Gisarkraut? Oder einfach nur Salat?
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to
Die
market.
schmieren mir ganz schön viel Honig
You've
ums
done
Maul.
your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here.
Habt ihr die geklaut oder was ist los? Irgendwas ist hier doch faul.
It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
Oh, okay.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Ah ja. Die sehen wir also wieder. Da bin ich ja mal gespannt, was es mit deren Geschichte auf sich hat. Komische Typen. Naja. Das soll aber erstmal nicht unsere Sorge sein.
I
We
see the
get
Dalmecs
stuff to
lag
do.
behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
Schicki. Aber wie viele von diesen Ruinen es halt auch einfach gibt, ne? Es sind halt unendlich viele. Na, ich dachte, ich hätte noch ein Item gesehen. Dann nicht. Und die sind ja auch jedes Mal so gigantisch groß. Oh oh. Dagegen wirken unsere Settlements ja fast schon winzig. Wie die sich auch so mit so einem mechanischen Geräusch runterfahren. Die machen so. Ist euch das aufgefallen? Werden einfach runtergefahren. Sad. Nee, keine Technik. Nirgends. Wir bauen bestimmt auch nicht gerade voll das Hightech-Boot. Wie nice ist das denn? Die letzte Sünde. Aha.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Ja, erzähl mal.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes.
Hat ein bisschen was von den Calmlands aussehen.
If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men.
Und bald steckt er selber in einem. Spannend.
Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
Wie aufregend.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
Then we'll have to keep our wits about us.
Wo ist eigentlich Götz?
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Ist aber schon sehr verdächtig alles hier. Währenddessen. Oh, sehen wir jetzt Kaiser Olivier.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrek.
Immerhin lebt er noch.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age,
Father, please.
or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh.
Ja, Grieger Incarnatus stand doch vorher nicht dabei, oder? Den Titel hat er sich doch jetzt da drauf gepackt.
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread?
Oder Annabellas Path.
Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring.
Hey, guck mal, der Roboter da. Der leuchtet.
I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Und der kann reden. Und hey, ist Grieger nicht eigentlich eine Frau? Annabella, sag mal. Erzähl
Does it
mal.
pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Na toll. Gerade jetzt, wo es spannend wurde. Ein Bastard also.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Ah, das ist halt schon impressive. Mann, 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 in Dions Schuhen möchte ich gerade aber echt auch nicht stecken, du. Das heißt, er ist also gar nicht der Sohn von unserem God Incarnate, sondern wurde nur aufgenommen, weil er Bahamut ist. Sehe ich das richtig? Zumindest klingt es so. Wobei die sich halt schon irgendwie echt ähnlich sehen. Aber dann wiederum heißt das hier ja anscheinend nichts.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Die Lage spitzt sich zu. Wie es ja immer so schön heißt. Aber interessant, dass Joshua sein Wissen über Ultima lieber mit Fremden teilt, als mit seinem eigenen Bruder. Was hat's damit denn bitte auf sich? Soll das jetzt meine Gefühle verletzen? Was darf Clive nicht wissen, was alle anderen wissen? Ich habe so Angst vor diesem Moment, in dem das rauskommt. Weil es muss ja, wie gesagt, einen Grund haben, dass Joshua uns seit 18 Jahren aus dem Weg geht. Dass er uns hat glauben lassen, dass wir ihn umgebracht haben. Oder dass er zumindest tot ist. Und das kann ja kein sonderlich schöner Grund sein. Wenn man mal so rational drüber nachdenkt. Das ist doch aber auch die Straße, die wir Joshua und seine Begleitung haben lang gehen sehen, ne? Das heißt, die haben sich das ja auch mal angeguckt. Das ist ziemlich clean abgeschnitten. Oh, ist das der Krater, den ich die ganze Zeit auf der Weltkarte angehimmelt habe? Ich glaube fast, ne? Würde hinkommen. Das Loch. Wo auch immer das Wasser, by the way, herkommt. Ach, vom Meer wahrscheinlich. Ein großes Loch. Ziemlich großes Loch, ja.
More refugees.
Noch mehr Ruinen.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Ja, aber kann man es ihnen verübeln? Ist nicht jeder so ein starker Supermann wie du, Clive. Ich weiß, das kommt überraschend, aber... Das sind halt auch nur einfache Leute.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Erstmal ein bisschen umgucken.
Bloody crimson caravans, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
Hier ist auch schon wieder Unmut am Start. Wie eigentlich überall. Eine Notenrolle. Hey, dann haben wir am Ende ja wenigstens so 2,5 zusammen. Das mit den Kristallen für Wasser in der Wüste ist aber schon irgendwie praktisch. Kannst ja prinzipiell überall ein Lager aufschlagen, solange du nur genug Kristalle hast. Das macht natürlich auch sehr viel mehr Land des Kontinents bewohnbar. Sonst könnten die hier in der Wüste wahrscheinlich einpacken. Oder halt nur an Oasen wohnen.
Peaches and pears.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Lecker.
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
Ich finde schön, dass diese 5 Waisen, by the way, Rowena ist. Rowena ist jetzt 5 alte Männer. Oh oh, Trouble.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's
Vielleicht
go and find good, shall we?
Clive auch mal eine nette Kapuze anziehen, Ezio-Style. Nicht auffallen wie so ein bunter Hund.
He must be around here somewhere.
Götz, mein Lieber, wo bist du denn?
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different.
Go and bother someone else, will you? I've got my trader's pass and I'll be leaving as soon as I'm able.
Okay, okay. Ist aber schlecht gelaunt dafür, dass sie einen Pass hat.
Come taste my peaches.
Ich möchte ihre Peaches nicht tasten, danke.
Excellent.
Oh, good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't
Oh
tell
nein,
Nan,
hat
will
er
you?
den Pass verloren.
Slow down, Goods. Just tell us what happened.
It's betrayed us, pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bock lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Ein Mann wie ein Baum. Lässt sich von einem Kind beklauen. Na
Let's keep an
klar.
eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Mann, 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 Gott. Gott, 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 Gott. Immer diese langfingerigen Kinder.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Well, wo wir gerade schon mal da sind. Notenrolle. Betrayal. Ja, das passt ja. Könnte ich ja mal meine größeren Taschen aufladen.
Discerning eye. May Gilbert smile upon you.
Das ist ein roter Chocobo.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El! He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
Die bekommt aber dolle Sonnenbrand auf den Schultern mit dem Oberteil.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly.
Same.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Wir haben übrigens schon lange kein Siegel mehr bekommen. Wird Zeit für ein neues Pfadfinderabzeichen, finde ich.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Da ist es auch schon. Der rote Zirkel von
The
Eloise.
proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Ich mag, dass viele dieser Anführerinnen, also dass viele der Anführer Frauen sind. Da weißt du gleich, wer in Valisthea die Hosen anhat.
Peaches and pears.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Ja, die haben halt den Vorteil, die sind klein und wendig und können hier überall in die Ritzen kriechen. Und ganz schnell verschwinden. Und sie sind auf Taschenhöhe. So, auf Hosentaschenhöhe.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
Oof.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
Einfach wie so ein Hund an der Raststätte aussetzen.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Ich meine, wir haben einen riesigen Hund dabei. Das kann helfen.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Aber Kinder befragen, die sind wie gesagt klein und wendig.
Do you have a moment?
Und hungrig.
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Ja, Clive, tolle Ansprache.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
So ein gutes Kind. Honza also. Ich habe nur das Gefühl, Honza wird nicht so kooperativ sein.
Peaches and pears. Dates and pears.
Let me carry your goods.
Aber vielleicht irre ich mich ja auch, wenn er das riesige Schwert auf meinem Rücken sieht, ist er möglicherweise bereit zu reden.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Oh je.
Yeah, and I'm broke. Enough of your wine.
Eine ganze Gruppe Kinder.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him. Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Na toll, sie haben ihn schon gar nicht
Would
mehr.
they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunza, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Einfach Torge hinterher schicken. Bisschen in die Wade zwicken.
He can't have gone far.
Dann hat sich das Problem schon erledigt.
Daddy!
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Nicht, dass er gleich gegessen wird. Weiß nicht, wie Chocobos auf Fremde reagieren. Die nicht wie Clive nach Ambrosia riechen.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Ich schätze, die Findlinge haben uns gefunden.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Oder auch nicht.
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Götz.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Eloise, huh?
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do.
Ich meine, die Kinder
If
haben
he
nur
and his
Hunger.
friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Die armen Dinger haben doch nur Hunger. Das kannst du denen wirklich nicht zum Vorwurf machen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Where is it?
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then.
Und wo finden wir die Findlinge?
Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
Och nö, aber hoffentlich nicht die beiden Typen. Die aus der Sidequest?
Leighton's Cleft is to the south past the camp.
Ich meine, die waren schon ein bisschen shady.
You can do it, Clive.
Ja, ich mach das schon. Die waren schon ein bisschen shady. Ach, aber ich mag die Struktur der Ruinen. Die sind schon cool. Aber wahrscheinlich werden sie einen Twist haben, der mir nicht gefällt. Schon wieder Banditen.
You should have minded your own. Lay your guard down.
Ja. Einmal aufräumen, bitte.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Wir hätten ihnen vielleicht auch einfach folgen können, aber gut. Dann nicht. So viele Orte, wo sie sich verstecken können, kann es ja wohl nicht geben. Hey, habt ihr meinen Pass gesehen? So geil, wie er sich einen Zauberstab aus einem Kristall und einem Stock gebastelt hat. Schön mit Seil zusammengenäht. Das wird auch irgendwie geil. Au. Hey. Einfach so mit R unterbrechen. Ach, weil der noch ein Stöckchen hat. Das habe ich nicht gesehen.
Fewer now.
Und wir gehen genau dahin zurück, wo wir vorhin den Wagen verlassen haben, glaube ich. Ah, nicht ganz. Eieiei. Wie mal so kleine Camps haben.
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. And Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Alles klar. Was für kleine Arschlöcher.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Na dann los. I was born ready.
Kill him! Kill them all!
Farewell. It's over.
Clive was born ready.
I needed that. Garuda!
Das mit dem schönen malerischen Hintergrund. Ich meine, hier würde ich mich wohl auch niederlassen. Wenn ich es mir aussuchen würde. Und das war's. Die Kombo aus Phoenix, Garuda und unserem Ramu ist schon auch gar nicht so schlecht.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them.
Hurrah!
Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course.
Können wir ihm trauen?
Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Nicht, dass der so ein, zwei lange Finger macht. Also zumindest unseren Pass sollten wir vielleicht mitnehmen. Nein? Ach, Clive, du bist einfach zu gut, glaube ich.
Ready, go?
Kein Wunder steuern wir von einer Katastrophe in die nächste. Einfach zu vertrauensselig, der Junge. Aber genau das macht ihn ja so liebenswert. So ist er, unser Clive. Wir würden ihn ja auch gar nicht anders haben wollen, wenn wir mal ehrlich sind. So ein bisschen naiv, trottelig, doof. Treu doof auch teilweise. Muss so ein Held schon sein.
There are no crystals here.
Daddy.
Wenn sie zu smart wären, wäre das ganze Abenteuer ja auch viel zu smooth. Wenn man nicht ab und zu mal reinscheißen würde, wäre ja auch langweilig, ne?
Hurry, man. I must leave for the bloody crimson caravans.
So, hast du wirklich einen Bruder? Erzähl mal.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
Ich finde es faszinierend, wie ihr Gesicht so leicht gerötet ist von der Sonne, aber ihre Schultern sind weiß wie Schnee. Verrat mir dein Geheimnis.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise.
Na, die haben sich ja lieb.
Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid.
Oops. Busted.
Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
Eigentlich haben wir ja keine Zeit, ne? Aber
The honor is ours.
manchmal muss man sich
Here,
die Zeit
Clive.
einfach nehmen.
This is for you.
Noch eins.
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Wie viele von den Dingern haben wir jetzt eigentlich? 10 oder so?
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Bin leider nicht aus Gold gemacht, gute Frau. Nicht so wie mein Onkel. Händlerpass. Auf dieser Platte aus polierter Bronze ist Folgendes zu lesen. Auf Anordnung des Delegiertenrates erhält der Inhaber dieses Zertifikates alle Rechte und Befugnisse, die einem Händler des Dominiums zustehen. Schön, schön, schön.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Something I can help you with?
Ach, schau mal an. Über Eloise.
Why I am what you see.
Die rote Karawane lebt von ihrem guten Ruf. Ich bin stolz, mich die Besitzerin nennen zu dürfen. Wir sind als die beste Anlaufstelle für Transport jeder Art in Boklad bekannt. Sicher sind wir nicht die günstigsten, aber unsere Kunden schätzen uns aus 2 Gründen. Wir sind verlässlich und wir stellen keine Fragen. Diskret also. Unsere Wagen stehen jederzeit für Lieferungen bereit, die eine gewisse Diskretion erfordern. Ob es sich dabei um Ware oder Passagiere handelt, spielt für uns keine Rolle.
It can be a risky business.
Dieses Geschäft ist aber nicht ganz ungefährlich, doch das Risiko nehmen wir gerne in Kauf. Je mehr Umsatz wir machen, desto mehr Träger können wir retten. Wenn wir keine Verbündeten wären, dann würden wir vielleicht sogar dem berüchtigten, geächteten Sid Konkurrenz machen. Na, ich weiß ja nicht. Über den Markt von Boklad.
This being a border town.
Boklad ist die letzte dalmäkische Ortschaft vor der Grenze. Darum machen viele Händler auf dem Weg ins Kristalldominium hier Halt, um noch ein paar Einkäufe zu erledigen. Die Verkäufer auf dem Markt laden die Wagen der Reisenden natürlich nur zu gern mit haufenweise lokalen Spezialitäten und erleichtern sie dabei um möglichst viel Gil. Und wenn ein Kunde keinen eigenen Wagen hat, dann kommen wir ins Spiel, um die Waren für ihn zu transportieren.
Or at least, it did.
Wobei sich die Zeiten geändert haben. Die meisten Menschen auf der Durchreise erhoffen sich mittlerweile im Dominium eher eine sichere Zuflucht als profitable Geschäfte. Wer könnte es ihnen verübeln? Manche Dinge sind wichtiger als Geld. Und die Kinder.
Don't worry about Hansa and the others.
Machst du dir Sorgen um Hansa und die anderen? Das brauchst du nicht. Bei uns sind sie gut aufgehoben. Aber es werden sicher noch mehr Kinder ohne Familien hier auftauchen, die keinen anderen Ausweg sehen, als sich mit Diebstählen durchzuschlagen. Erst recht, wenn solche widerlichen Banden wie die Findlinge ihre Lage ausnutzen und sie einschüchtern. Es liegt an uns, dafür zu sorgen, dass so etwas nicht mehr passiert.
Best of luck, Sid.
Und Theodore,
Anything I can do for you?
was hast du mir so zu erzählen? Wenn meine Schwester das freundliche Gesicht der roten Karawane ist, dann bin ich die furchterregende Fratze. Zumindest, wenn es sein muss. Good Cop, Bad Cop. Sie zieht die Kunden an Land und ich sorge dafür, dass niemand sich traut, ihnen etwas anzutun.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Das ist mir ganz recht so. Eins hat sich seit unserer Kindheit nämlich nicht geändert. Eloise hat ein Händchen fürs Geschäft und ich habe 2 starke Fäuste. Und bei den ganzen Banditen und Bestien, die sich hier in der Gegend rumtreiben, werden diese Fäuste ständig gebraucht.
All the better.
Immerhin hält mich das auf Trab. Ich darf nicht nachlassen. Schließlich steht der gute Ruf der roten Karawane auf dem Spiel. In letzter Zeit sind die Hälfte der Wagen, die durch Boklad kommen, voll mit Menschen, die ins Dominium flüchten. Und die Hälfte von denen wiederum kommen nicht weiter als zu den verschlossenen Toren. Dort vermischen sich ihre verzweifelten Schreie dann mit denen der anderen Menschen, die schon dort sind. Sie alle hoffen, dass man ihnen in Dikasia neue Kristalle gibt. Ohne Magie fühlen sie sich hilflos und dem Schicksal ausgeliefert.
Fools, the lot of them.
Wenn sie wüssten, wie es ist, als Träger in diese Welt geboren zu werden und die Bürde der Magie zu tragen.
Criminals and cowards.
Feige Kriminelle, die verzweifelte Menschen dazu gezwungen haben, für sie die Drecksarbeit zu machen. Erwischt wurden immer nur die armen Schlucker, die sie benutzt haben. Kein Wunder, dass ich ihnen so lange nicht auf die Schliche gekommen bin. Ohne Jill und dich hätte ich sie vielleicht heute noch nicht gefunden, geschweige denn zur Strecke gebracht.
So thank you.
Ich bin euch was schuldig. Ich würde euch ja was von der Beute der Mistkerle abgeben, aber ich will versuchen, das Diebesgut den Bestohlenen zurückzugeben. Und wenn nicht, sagt er sich's einfach ein.
Go with you.
So, ich habe gehört, es gibt noch ein paar Sidequests, wenn alle schon schlafen. Können wir die ja ganz gemütlich noch machen und dann nächstes Mal zu unserem Dion-Schatzi aufschließen.
Bloody crimson caravans. Hurry, man. I must leave for the...
Noch wach? Ja, du schon. Alle anderen, not so much.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down.
Und kam nicht
Now,
zurück?
Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Den finden wir schon. Ich finde es ganz spannend, dass wir vorher immer so 1, 2 tröpfelnde Sidequests bekommen haben und jetzt so viele.
Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting man?
Schön, wie sie jetzt den Pace anziehen. Das gefällt mir.
That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin.
Aber kannst du dir das auch
Might you be
leisten?
convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, were you ever party to a finer proposition?
So 1, 2, aber na gut. Ausnahmsweise.
My arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road. And from there, onward to discovery. Quickly. There is not a moment to lose.
Mann, der ist ja excited.
Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Der ist ja mal richtig excited.
I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Aber zuerst nehmen wir noch die 3. Sidequest an. So viel Zeit muss sein. Wenn er bis dahin schon den Kopf verloren hat, ja, dann ist es halt so. Dann sollte es wohl so sein.
If I knew arrivals,
Now I just need to see about getting the... I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste.
A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Na gut.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich, the porter, Milan, the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. 3 of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Ist Oleg auch dabei oder nur Bolek? Boten, Junge Clive, at your service. Ah, was steht denn da? Ihr wollt was verschicken? Dann fragt bei Oldig. Hat noch nie eine Ladung verloren und nimmt nur 1/3 so viel wie die rote Karawane. Vergesst den Rest. Oldig ist der Best. Ah, das hat im Englischen sicher besser funktioniert.
Hurry, man. I must leave. I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Mann, Canva würde ich ja auch gern mal sehen. Aber ich fürchte, für die großen Städte ist diese Grafik hier noch zu mächtig. Was mich echt traurig macht. Ich würde gern so Oriflamme sehen und Canva und alles.
Daddy.
Vielleicht in Final Fantasy 17 dann.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Okay, okay. Immer diese deutsche Sprache, ja schlimm, oder? Ich glaube, ich laufe gerade in die falsche Richtung, kann das sein? Geben wir mal erst die Sachen ab, dann können die sich in Ruhe besaufen und ich kann in Ruhe meine Arbeit machen.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Ich bin billig.
Peaches and pears.
Das kann auch nicht jeder von sich behaupten.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Weil ich meine, das hier ist schon ganz cool und sehr lebendig und alles, aber es ist halt keine Hauptstadt, ne?
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare.
Handsomely.
Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrek, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
Lasst euch nur nicht beklauen. Ich habe nämlich keine Zeit, nochmal Diebe zu fangen. Clive hat places to be.
Let us through! I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
Ich frage mich, ob das ein Codewort für
Never
irgendwas
said no
ist.
to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Ja, ich meine,
I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
die Wachen können ja auch nichts dafür, ne? Die machen halt auch nur ihren Job.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Ist halt einfach alles bisschen kacki gerade. Für alle.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Jug of snake spit for the
Aber
road.
wir arbeiten ja dran, dass es für alle eine bessere Welt geben wird. Ob das klappt? Ja, das sehen wir dann.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for...
Aber dass der Clive, also ich möchte nicht an seinen Schuhen riechen, weil, uff.
If our new arrivals had brought any
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me.
VB's guy.
Then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen.
Na, ich hoffe, sie kriegen jetzt keine Lebensmittelvergiftung.
The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Hey, vielleicht wird unsere Enterprise zu einem U-Boot. Okay, bis gleich. Au. Und dann tauchen wir hinab in den Schlund. War die Enterprise in 3 nicht das U-Boot? Ich weiß es schon nicht mehr. Oder war das die Invincible? Ne, die Invincible war das, was wir danach bekommen haben, ne? Ich glaube, so rum war es. Es hat gefühlt eine Ewigkeit her, dass wir das letzte Mal Final Fantasy 3 gespielt haben und es tut mir auch super leid. Aber ich kann mich einfach nicht lösen.
That's that then.
Zuerst muss Valisthea gerettet werden. Enterprise war das von den Wikingern? Schade. Wie hieß dann das U-Boot nochmal? Ich komme. Mehr Banditen.
You'll hand over your coin if you know.
No, I don't. Meine Gil bleiben schön bei mir.
It's over. It's over.
Ich brauche die noch. Aber wo wir eh gerade nochmal hier sind, können wir ja nochmal einen Blick reinwerfen. Ich meine, die Invincible ist, was wir jetzt haben.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us.
Ich finde das Loch ja spannender.
Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder.
Ich meine, die Ruinen gibt's
Colossal
überall.
vessels, dashed from the very heavens.
Ach so?
Airships, we call them. With very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe.
Sind alles Luftschiffe?
Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen?
Jede einzelne
Though we
Ruine?
ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you.
Gute Nacht, Sepp, schlaf schön.
Tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckyan history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
Aber wenn wirklich alle Ruinen mal Airships waren, oder Teile davon, dann waren das aber richtig fucking viele. Ich frage mich halt auch immer noch, was dieses riesige Loch hier hingestanzt hat. Ich schätze, wir werden es herausfinden. Und da könnte man mit einem U-Boot halt schon ein bisschen auf Tauchgang gehen, ne? Wenn Mit das auch hinbekäme. Ja, wenn sie ein Boot bauen kann, können sie bestimmt auch ein Luftschiff und dann ein U-Boot bauen. Von mir aus auch andersrum.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks.
Kindermund.
Those ones, over there.
Tut Wahrheit kund.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Vielleicht.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Kleine, unanständige Jungs werden hier also von Goblins aufgegessen. Merkt euch das, Chat. So, und wie komme ich da jetzt hoch? Der kleine, unanständige Clive. Hier. Ich werde einfach hochjumpen.
Thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Eine riesige, verdächtige Höhle. Mhm. Warte, da ist noch ein Item. Kein Item wird zurückgelassen. Na toll, und dann ist es nur ein Gillkäfer. Es lohnt sich nicht mehr. Es lohnt sich einfach nicht mehr. Aber es macht Spaß, die Sachen einzusammeln. Oh. Hallo, was habt ihr denn da für eine schöne Festung gebaut? Wäre doch schade, wenn der was passiert. Du bist der Goblin-König? Prinz? Du bist ja süß. In einem anderen Leben wärst du vielleicht ein Hand geworden. Viel Gegenwehr kommt da ja aber nicht, ne? Nennen wir es überschaubar. Seine Goblin-Freunde sind ihm gar nicht zur Hilfe geeilt. So hat er ja tolle Untertanen. Oh, das ist ja ganz
Let's
traurig.
get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long?
Ja.
It wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
Sind sie das nicht immer? Und die wollen auch nur
I'd all
Platz
but
zum
ruled
Wohnen.
out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area and the mystery practically solved itself.
Guck mal, der hat richtig schöne
I soon
blonde
found that
Haare.
cozy little homestead and all the missing food.
Ja, sieht richtig
I
lieb aus.
launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them. And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them.
No.
And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
Ja, das sieht richtig lieb
I
aus.
appreciate
Guck
it.
mal.
Thank you.
So ein kleiner Süßi-Prinz. Aber interesting, dass es auch in dieser Welt Leute gibt, die versuchen, sich mit den Monstern zu arrangieren. Ich will jetzt nicht anfreunden sagen. Das wäre eventuell zu viel gesagt. Liegt ja einfach eine Waffe rum. Aber ist trotzdem interesting. Obwohl etliche Ruinen der Gefallenen erhalten geblieben sind, sucht man Waffen von ihnen vergebens. Was darauf hindeutet, dass ihre Zivilisation entweder von Frieden geprägt oder die Macht ihrer Herrschenden unantastbar war. Die wenigen Waffen, die bisher gefunden wurden, sind extrem leicht und nahezu unzerstörbar, lassen sich jedoch in heutigen Schmieden nicht nachfertigen. Interesting. Liegt einfach mal so hier ein altes Schwert rum. Jetzt ärgere ich mich doppelt und dreifach, dass wir die Kiste vorhin vergessen haben. Leider weiß ich nicht mehr, wo das war, sonst würde ich ja hingehen und sie holen. Aber vielleicht fällt es mir noch ein.
Not again.
Na toll, die Goblins muss ich jetzt kaputt machen?
Who's first?
Nicht okay. Mir erst beibringen, dass es gute Goblins sind. Und mich dann trotzdem auf sie hetzen. Das ist nicht nett. Das macht man nicht. Das macht man doch aber nicht.
You're going to get yourself killed. Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward. History awaits.
Gerne. Der erzählt nämlich echt interessante Sachen. The Final Sin ist aber auch so ein Ultra-Not. Ich meine, wie viel deutlicher willst du es noch machen? Die Calmlands grüßen recht schön. Bin echt überrascht, wie viel Final Fantasy X hier drin steckt. So, und jetzt natürlich das Herzstück. Die riesige Ruine. Aber das hier sieht doch nicht wie ein Luftschiff aus. Oh, hi. Someone got into trouble.
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time.
So nicht. Ist ja vielleicht auch ganz interessant, dass unser Freund hier wehklagendes Echo heißt. Au. Dass der echt tanky ist, Mann. Unser wehklagender Freund. Bedeutet ja aber auch, wenn es Echos davon gibt, dass es Originale geben muss. Die sind hier bestimmt noch irgendwo, vielleicht da unten, wo wir mit dem U-Boot hinfahren könnten. Oder in Space. Aber da sie im Himmel waren und dann abgestürzt sind.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Ich arbeite dran.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired.
Na toll.
You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
Na dann guten Hunger, Sky. Apropos Hunger, ich habe auch richtig Hunger. Ich glaube, ich gehe auch gleich was essen. Also ein Schlingel.
And so ends a delightful day.
Aber jetzt ist er wenigstens happy.
Your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put
Und ich meine, was er erzählt hat, war jetzt nicht unspannend. Nö. Die Wunder von Zemeckis. Jetzt hat der Sky nur leider das riesige Loch verpasst. Was machst du denn den ganzen Tag, um Gottes Willen? Ist ja schon eine beachtliche Summe.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. He found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
Na, dann gönn dir deinen Snack, du hast ihn dir verdient. Leben und leben lassen. Hey, das könnte schon wieder eine neue Belohnung im Hideout sein, ne? Aber ich glaube, das waren alle. Denke mal, das Kristalldominium erkunden wir dann aber lieber morgen.